Yo, what is up, guys? Joker here, bringing you the update for the day 4 of the 3.23 Affliction League. So, we are currently level 89, and we have made a world of changes to this character. This character is no longer even in my mind like a league starty character just because I got super lucky, and you'll see what I mean. So, if we go ahead and take a look at the gear, we threw on a Saffles to give us some more res, and that's pretty much the only change here. Oh, and we got a better claw, right? Now we have a 650 LEDPS claw, and we had like a 420 something before, so much lower, right? We went ahead and we Vauled our lightning strike of arcing, and we hit fucking Vaal lightning strike of arcing. This doesn't exist. Well, it does, but there's very few of them, right? So this is like a 10 to 12 divine jewel. That's why I said it's no longer budget or anything like that, because that just blows it out of the water, dude. And yeah, that's mainly those changes. We are at 95 of 115 on the Atlas, and we made the swap to the clusters. I was watching Arrow's video about how people are saying they baited him, and he was saying that he rolled his own clusters, and it only cost him like 60 C, and I went and bought them because I was going to buy them and they were too expensive for me, right? That's why I wasn't swapping. So I went and bought the bases and rolled them myself. I think it took me like 200 alterations altogether to get a cluster that has fan of blades, and then a cluster that has follow through, and then a cluster that has follow through and something else, right? So this was really lucky. This took like 10 uh whatchamacallit alterations for me to really hit the follow through, and then I hit the repeater with the regal. So that was really dope. And then we have a Storm Shroud because we now are ailment immune. So we're ailment immune. We have 20 spell block. We have 80 a fire res and 79 other reses. And when we have our flask up, we have 16k evasion. So we are kind of tankier than we were pseudo question mark, because we only have about a life pool of 3k. So we are still really squishy because we just have no life. But if I swapped out like these gloves, the rings, and probably the helmet, honestly, I'd have max chaos res and I'd have like 4k life at least. So changes from this point would be an ashes, right? I've been debating that. That's the only other thing, because of the follow throughs, right? And Ashes is going to give me 30% increased damage just from the fact that it's boosting it to plus another chain, right? Actually, it would be plus it would be 60% and a gym level, and Ashes would be really good with this, right? So, if anything, that's the next big milestone, is getting an Ashes and then getting a better cluster, something like Phantom Blades and probably Fuel to Fight or something like that. That way I get free leech and I can take these points out. But still figuring out what I'm doing next. This was the character update. POB still not fully updated, and I don't know how to calc lightning strike damage in it, but I'll set the character up with everything that I have. Oh, I also have permanent frenzy and power charges because of these trinkets. It's pretty OP, because there's no point when I'm not able to sustain a 25% chance on a crit or a 5% on a hit, right? Since I'm attacking so fast, I think I attack like 6 or 7 times a second. It goes ahead and gives me permanent uptime on frenzy and power charges. So that's pretty dope. That gives me a bunch of damage. But yeah, that's pretty much where the character is. I don't know if I'm going to farm currency and get an ashes and call it there, or just farm up some currency and play another character, right? I'm still debating what I'm going to be doing next because the ultimatum did not turn out as well as I would have liked. It's a little too rippy, and so is the league mechanic. The league mechanic is really cool, but it's a little too rippy. But yeah, I'm going to stop dragging out this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with this and future videos. And until next time, take care.